joined about 30 years ago, back in 1990. Dream career, did 22 years in the end. Right from the outset, friendship and brotherhood is phenomenal. You make some really good, close, lifelong friends. And the opportunities that being in the army gives you, again, they're phenomenal. I've been to some fantastic places in the world. I've learned to ski, I became a ski instructor. I've played rugby at quite a high level, really, really good. I think the first time I remember being in a state of poor mental health was after a shoulder operation. I'd knackered my shoulder on operations in Iraq. Had to have an operation to fix it, and I got an infection as a result of it. Meant I spent about 10 days in a German hospital, all alone and sad. I'm in physical pain and just in a really dark place within my head at the time. I didn't really receive any. The army were good. They got help there. The help was in place, but because of this stigma attached to mental health, not many people used to take up on it. I wouldn't accept that I had mental health. It wasn't something that happened to people like me. I remember a chap in another troop being put on antidepressants, and on his sick chit it said no weapons handling. So his troop seniors made him go on an exercise with the rest of the squadron. Instead of carrying a rifle, they gave him a stick to carry. I have made attempts on my own life. Thankfully I wasn't successful, but I have been affected by friends taking their own lives over the years. I remember a chap called Les. He was a corporal in the regiment I was in. He was a champion skier, he was a physical training instructor, he was a corporal. He had everything going on in life. He was a really top bloke. I remember him leaving the army, and then us getting a phone call in the squadron lines from his mum to say that he'd gone and killed himself. And I was like, people like this don't do that. So over the last 5 years I've lost 3 close friends, most recently a couple of weeks ago, and that's really has affected me quite a lot. Yeah. So it's not weak to speak is a kind of message that I'm trying to get out there particularly amongst veterans, amongst men as well, because men are really bad about talking about mental health. We often view poor mental health as only happening to weak and fragile people. I mean, I know I certainly used to look at it that way. I used to think of it like a switch that you could turn on and off, but it's absolutely not like that. So it's not weak to speak is a message that yeah, it can affect anybody. And the first thing and the best thing you can do if you're struggling with your mental health is get out there and talk. It really is so powerful, the power of speech. I used to deny myself to suffer that kind of pain. Like I said, mental health wasn't something that happened to people like me. I fully accept now that mental health is just like your physical health. With your physical health you can have good days and bad days. With your mental health you can have good days and bad days as well. If we've got something wrong with us physically, we go and see a doctor. If we've got something wrong with us mentally, share it. It's not weak to speak. Talk about it.